Hello, my amazing people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform, Linda's TV show. If it's your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here we react to all forms of videos. YouTube, I want to appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform for us to use to disseminate information. And at the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote hate speech. We do not promote misleading information. We do not promote violence. Linda's TV show is here to educate and inform the members of the public about what is happening in the world.
The reason why you saw all the things that they are telling you Ikenga, please interpret that in Ndina Abama. What do you see on Ikenga? Ikenga said that he used to give information of people to the Nigerian government. That is Ndina Abama. Ndina ato ndi mmadu na-egbu ndi mmadu. And they said, Simon on Abama. So who was Onyendu saying? Ibama was sabotaging your brothers, telling the Nigerian government that your brothers are here. That is Ndina Abama. Onyendu was very specific. Ndina Abama. And who are if you want to know whom Onyendu is talking to, go to that thing that they call the Radio Biafra, the now Fulani Radio. You will listen to what Onyendu is saying by your own self, where they are saying that they are working and corresponding with Nigerian government. That is Ndina Abama. Onyendu was specific, and they are trying to get Onyendu to speak against PM. The same thing as they are doing that in court, they have some Umuokoko lawyers. They did, and kudos to Barrister Aloy Ejimako. That man now have my respect. I am telling you, that Barrister Aloy Ejimako now have my respect, because there are things that he did which I will explain here. He have my respect. He may mantogi, he may enjoy, there are things that he did which I will explain here, which makes it that they understand the game very well. They understand the game very well. Now, when that one was in court saying, Onyendu was saying another thing, then they now repeated, Onyendu, what about PM? You heard as Ejimako warned him. No, don't go that side. Because Onyendu might have won his lead counsel. I don't want, if I appear in public, you start asking me about Simon. Whatever he's doing, let him do. Do not ask me about him. Understand the game, because of here. Whatever he is doing, let him do. Don't ask me about him in public. That was the reason why, if you mention Simon, he will come and tell you, don't go that side. Even Prince Meme, understand the game. Now they have my respect, because I have sat down to decode what happened, and I now know that these people understand the game. I don't know when they got to understand the game. Now go to where they disgraced Benjamin Mmadụbụugwu, where he came to court. He is coming to court not because Onyendu was having heart failure that is endangering his life, but they want to take by all means impress that they have now the loyalty. Onyendu have given them the loyalty back. So if Onyendu is spying, it's none of their business. They are only concerned of that loyalty. That loyalty. Loyalty. Go on the street and command Biafra people. You are looking for who will give you the lead to command Biafra people. I am here to explain that thing because I have not explained it in layman's language. Obruna Benjamin, the idiot, anything. He will be on the streets explaining, doing work, and then control the people. Then Benjamin went to KANU'S and told him, I am a two leader. One, I am a Biafra Republic government in exile. KANU'S, Prince Meme told him, don't go that side, Potava that side. They are trying very hard at the time that now, do you know that as of yesterday or day before yesterday, the Biafra coin, top dollar, US dollar, by 1%. Top US dollar by 1%. The Biafra coin, now in the market. What they cannot do, at the time that they are fighting Simon, they are going to court. This young man is making wave everywhere, launching cryptocurrency have now been launched, and that one is coming in the afternoon. It is in the afternoon program. As at the time that cryptocurrency is topping $1, I mean Biafra coin is topping $1. That is the time that Benjamin was in court saying, Simon, Prince Meme told him, put over that side, don't go to that side that you are going. Ayenwe Biafra Republic government in Asia, Prince Meme told him, don't go that side. Now, if Simon is criminal, or if Nana Simon, as these people are saying, why don't Prince Meme also shout, Simon, you are a criminal, as he always cheap words to Simon? But you hear both from the lawyer, and now let me break your this thing, so that let me box your brain, so that you know what I'm saying. After that court, the Nigerian state, seeing the game that they are playing with their criminal, including Benjamin, then have to summon Aloy Ejimako to come. And Aloy Ejimako went to interview. Imagine AIT interviewing Aloy Ejimako. Now, the basic of inviting Aloy Ejimako here is not because of Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. They invited Aloy Ejimako and then turned it into Simon. What about Simon? At a time, Aloy Ejimako got angry and said, you inviting me here. I am Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. You do not push me to say things beyond my control. I am not autopilot lawyer. I am not a Biafra government in exile lawyer. I am Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. The one that you are asking me, what I am not that in the shoe to say that is beyond my control. They are forcing him to condemn Simon here. And Aloy Ejimako said, what you are telling me is beyond my control. Do you now get the point? Please make this video go viral. This is where they explain everything to those that they are saying. That makes me to now understand that the whole thing is in the table of Onyendu. And there is something that I don't want to say because of other blogs that might, this program might appear in their distance. Because once it goes viral, the enemy will know. They will say, oh, this is the game that they are playing. We are not playing any game. The Biafra Republic government in exile is very far from Nnamdi Kanu. Not the same. But what we are saying is that if you want the Biafra Republic in exile to stop, you need to release Nnamdi Kanu. He is the only person that needs to stop it. Otherwise, we will keep on disobeying him. Yes, we will keep on disobeying him. If you have brain, you will understand what we are saying. We will keep on disobeying Nnamdi Kanu. I am talking to Nigerian government. Unless you release him. Unless you release him. If you fear that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu have given you people 2 minutes in court. It is because he is in court, everything. 2 minutes, he will stop all of those things. And you don't want it to stop. He have offered 2 minutes and you are still detaining him. The only time that thing, Ngdom, we are shouting. They did not know that Nnamdi Kanu passed a great message there. They were shouting. They do not know the message. Now listen to Aloy Ejimako, where AIT was forcing him to condemn Simon. They invited him to interview him on the court. Then now channel it as a Simon program. Listen, please.
I can bring peace to the southeast. These were the words of the incarcerated leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, shortly after his bail was denied on Tuesday. Nnamdi Kanu has been in and out of detention since October 2015 for what the government has described as anti-state activities. Since then, the southeast region has been the hotbed of violence, with various groups blaming the rise in conflict on Kanu's continued incarceration. This is what he had to say following his appearance in court on Tuesday.
Anybody committing crime cannot go scot-free. I swear it. They cannot go scot-free. Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free. And they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's what if I said no idiot can try this rubbish. And they know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. They are making money with this security. They're making money with it. They know Nnamdi Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the backer? That will speak what I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give another idiot. An idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can.
Sir, are you in?
I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Who is the idiot?
So let me explain this thing that he's saying. We are disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's in court. He said, when he's out, who is the idiot? Of which I'm going to go when Onyendu is outside. And Onyoda. I can't tire. I'm going to go for man. They know about you very well. They never about you. So release him. If you want the order to be obeyed. Now look at the interview. The interview that's supposed to be interview of a lawyer. This thing. They are trying to take a lawyer Ejimako to condemn Simon Ekpa. At a time, a lawyer Ejimako became angry and told them, "You bring me here as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. You did not bring me here. You did not tell me that you are talking about Simon." Oh yeah, look, we are going to keep on listening.
Joining us in the studio is Barrister Aloy Ejimako, Kanu's lead counsel. Thank you for joining us on
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Now, quickly, is Nnamdi Kanu trying to walk the system, the judicial system, by impressing his relevance on peace in the Southeast?
Yes. First of all, we're happy that for the first time since he was renditioned in 2021 and detained, yesterday was the first time he had a ample opportunity to speak to the media.
Do you hear what our lawyer Ejimako said here? Yesterday was the first time he had the full opportunity since 3 years. Agone something was there. They refused Onyendu. If they are not complicit, Benjamin knows what is happening to Onyendu. That is the reason why Benjamin could not enter court. He was outside ranting. Now, John Mother, what did Onyendu say? Benjamin was outside. He was outside. Now, what did the Onyendu say? What did the Onyendu say? And was trying to pervert the distance. The same thing AIT is doing here to tell you that they are working in unison with the governor. The same thing that AIT is doing here, trying to change the narrative. You know, the court of Simon. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwete na court n'ime court ka ebere mention o Simon o were okpokutu ogi otu ma Simon domine ebe a ya na ata ahụ o were okpokutu ogi. Let us listen to the able barrister. Allah Ejimako, you have my respect now. All those names that I have called you in the time past have now been quashed. I am sorry for now, because for now, I am sorry. But for tomorrow, in case if you not change, me, Emmanuel Oremi just go change. My own, I know they hide that. In case if you change, I will change. Oh yeah.
It's Billon's lawyer speaking for him, so it was the turning point. The next big thing that happened yesterday, that he spoke to the media and he made himself very clear. And I'm happy Nigerians listened to him and they've heard what he had to say about insecurity in the Southeast, which is key to what happened in court yesterday that made us very unhappy. Everybody else knows this except the presiding judge. This was one of the reasons why we had to bring a fresh application for his bail, in order to see how we can, through the process of court, assist in combating or containing that insecurity in Southeast.
Okay, Nnamdi Kanu has called for violence in the past on his Radio Biafra platform. So on both security persons and citizens alike. So why the turnaround saying that if he gets bail, he can assure that there will be peace in the
No,
Southeast?
you are totally wrong. He never called for violence. He called for self-defense.
Do you hear what they are saying? That is the same thing the news is blaming Simon. They said, oh, he's calling for violence. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have called for violence. What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have called in the time past is self-defense. The same thing that Simon is calling today, that is making Benjamin to go mad. Do you hear it from them? So you know that the mechanism have never changed. It is the same one. The same self-defense that Simon is calling today, that all of them is going mad. In Delta, they are buying our people in Delta. Are they not buying the Biafra people? Innocent people are suffering in Delta. They are suffering in Delta. And everyone is happy with it. Tomorrow, if by any means, anybody, Simon, the Biafra Prime Minister, sends defense to the people, they will say, oh, he's calling for violence, because that is how they pervert the story. During the NSAS, police were killing the innocent citizens. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu called for self-defense. Defend yourself. Stop running. Since the government, which he said that they are the government of the people, for the people, and by the people, are now buying the people. Defend yourself. Don't run and go anywhere. That was what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have called for in the time past, and not violence. Now, let us continue to listen. So I have linked it. The same thing now that Benjamin is going mad. That is the same thing that this is intervened barrister, our able barrister, Aloy Ejimako. He's the able barrister. That is the same thing that this is I interviewed our able barrister, Aloy Ejimako, to condemn Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister. Please listen.
Because we can clearly see that you can in 2020 the NSAS protest, if you Google it now, you can get that information on where he called for an attack on the governor Sanwo-Olu and some other.
No, I recall an interview he did with the Ovation magazine publisher. What's his name again? Ovation magazine publisher. That was an interview he did with him. I remember his name before we finished. He did an interview because of what you just said. The misunderstanding, the misconception, the misrepresentation of what he had said during NSAS. So he clearly...
The misunderstanding, the misrepresentation of what he had said during NSAS. The same thing that they are doing to Simon. If Simon called for self-defense, they will change it. Oh, you are killing. But they will not see the innocent people that are being pied. The same thing. Are you linking what is happening here? Are you linking it? Are you linking it to what is happening here? Please go ahead. You will understand.
By himself, he was calling for self-defense of the Southeast and for people to employ self-defense to defend themselves against those that are living the insecurity in the country.
Okay, so let's just say, okay, if his intentions are genuine, how does he hope to achieve this peace?
Well, his personality, force of personality, is sufficient. He's a man with millions of followers. His voice is very strong in this country. He cannot take that away from him. His sheer force of character, his charisma, and his capacity to rally people to do the right thing. Those things are key to combating this insecurity, and he can do it.
He clearly does have a lot of supporters, and some of his supporters are complicit in asking for violence, preaching violence. People like Sam Ekpa. What's your take on that?
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention since 2021, and they are trying to make him responsible for what is happening out there that he doesn't have anything to do with. He cannot be guilty by association.
Okay. Let's get back to the beginning. And if as he's incarcerated now,
hold on. The people that you assuming to be his supporters, some are genuine, some are not. Some are credible, some are not. You cannot attribute anybody to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay. There have been violence perpetrated in the Southeast, and there have been links to his continued detention. There have been links to his detention. So How can you say that these supporters are not his supporters, or they are not?
Okay.
And even if they are not his supporters, as he's incarcerated, his supporters are not listening to him. So how are we sure that him getting bail will mean that his supporters?
Okay, see, you are attributing what people say, what people do to Nnamdi Kanu out there. It's very unfair. He spoke up for himself yesterday. He said he's not in support of any violence and criminality. And I think he should be taken at his word. The witch cried at night and the baby died in the morning doesn't necessarily mean that the witch killed the baby. So if somebody says, oh, I'm involved in violence because I'm Nnamdi Kanu's supporter, you take it as face value, is unfair and is being disingenuous. At the same time, I think it's what Nnamdi Kanu says. If he claims such a person for himself, if he supports what that person is doing, then you can attribute it to him, but not as he did it. And he made it clear yesterday that he doesn't.
Oh, okay. So the sit-at-home position in the southeast is bleeding the country. What is Nnamdi Kanu's position on this sit-at-home?
He did not speak to it yesterday, but there's something you need to understand. There are millions of people in the southeast that are not happy with Nnamdi Kanu's detention. It has gone beyond IPOB. The entire southeast is roiling.
When do you hear what our lawyer Ejimako said? It have gone beyond Nnamdi Kanu. It is millions. But this Benjamin was there shouting, they are forcing people to sit at home. They are doing this. They are breathing this thing. Do you now hear that the Uba Yaragondi DOS? Ubo Agarana, these criminals called DOS. Now let us listen, because where they are forcing them is to condemn Simon. Let us listen to the last message and what Aloy Ejimako will get angry here at this point. Let us listen to what they have to say, because all these things that they are saying is Simon. The same thing the criminals in the DOS are doing. Now let us listen, please.
Not happy. He's being detained illegally. You should know that since 2021. Millions of people are not happy, and if they react by...
Please, and again, what the criminals and the criminal Kotoma lawyer that was sacked supposed to do is that our client here, it is because our client is detained that millions of people are sitting at home. But the same people who are supposed to defend that it is because our client is detained that millions of people are sitting at home. He's not support, nobody is forcing them. The same people that are supposed to protect their distance is there telling the Nigerian government that people are forcing the sit at home, thereby making it look that they are doing it for Nnamdi Kanu, and Nnamdi Kanu sent them, thereby prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu himself. Do you get the point? Do they tell you that they don't know what they are doing? I stopped at primary 3. If I can be wise and open in this way, what about those that claim that they go to school? They know that they were prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why they have been shielding him from public and telling you that Onyendu condemns Simon, Onyendu do this. Do you hear all these lies that Onyendu? There was a time that this criminal called Benjamin said that Onyendu called Simon, who is that criminal? That he's a criminal, he is this. Do you see Onyendu in court? If they talk about Simon, lawyer, either this will tap, don't go that side. Benjamin came by himself. Simon, to impose that word, Simon, so that they will use it for propaganda. And Prince Kanu told him, don't go that side. Don't put over that side. Don't go that side. All of them hated Onyendu with passion. All of them want to jail Onyendu. All of them want to prosecute Onyendu. Let us continue to listen, please.
At home on Mondays, you cannot go and drag them out of their houses. In the past, he had made it clear to the public that he no longer wished anybody to sit at home for him. But if people volunteer on their own to sit at home on Mondays to put pressure for his release, you shouldn't blame them, and you shouldn't blame Nnamdi Kanu either.
Do you see the difference between a lawyer Ejimako and the Kotuma lawyer? If it is the Kotuma lawyer will say it is the criminal in Finland. Do you see the difference? Aloy Ejimako is doing something as a wise man. Aloy Ejimako is making them to understand that, look, this thing that they are telling you that people are forcing them. How many people can you force? It is millions of people. They are no longer happy. So they choose that Monday to sit at home. So the best way to stop it is by releasing Ngdom as Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the truth. What Aloy Ejimako here is saying is the truth. And nothing but the truth. Why are we not seeing the truth and acknowledging the truth? Millions of people have chosen to sit at home on themselves for Nnamdi Kanu, not the things that the criminal DOS is telling you, because they are making it look as if that Nnamdi Kanu command criminals, and there are criminals forcing people not to sit at home. That is what they have been telling the government, and they have been the one holding Onyendu. Because they will go to this thing. For example, during the election, you saw what they wrote. Oh, they are now trying to use Onyendu's release to distract Peter Obi's this thing. That releasing Onyendu should be after votes. These are the criminals. Nkana wa pampas Benjamin. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. We are coming.
It underscores his popularity, and it also underscores the manifest injustice that has been done to him.
So he doesn't support Nnamdi Kanu. I'm sorry, he doesn't support Sam Ekpa. Is that what you are saying? That Sam Ekpa is not his supporter, and he's not a supporter of Sam Ekpa?
This interview was scheduled impromptu, and I had to rush to come in here. I didn't come in here to discuss Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. I thought, okay, fine. I thought I was communicating. I'm Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel. I'm waiting for you to ask me questions about the injustice being done to Nnamdi Kanu, and you're asking me other questions. I don't think I should address those ones. It's beyond my scope.
Do you understand? Do you understand anything? The OS are doing. Criminal AIT wants to do here. They want to push our able barrister, Aloy Ejimako, a man with character. Our able barrister, Aloy Ejimako told them, how can you force me to, you should do this, that I should be here, I rush to be here, and you, instead of you to ask me questions based on my client, you are asking me questions based on Simon Ekpa. I am Nnamdi Kanu lead counsel. Why are you turning this interview against, about Simon Ekpa? Do you get the point? No longer the time that you have a lawyer that was everywhere. It is the criminal in Finland. Look, Nnamdi Kanu have made it open. I am not a part and parcel of that criminal in Finland. Do you get the message here? Do you get the message? Now, why Prince Meme? They all have my respect now, because I now understand that they are wise. I thought before. Please, pardon me. You all have my respect. Prince Meme. Why Prince Meme was telling them, don't go there. Don't mention Biafra Republic government in exile here. Don't mention Simon here in court. Why Prince Meme was telling that imbecile, don't mention Simon here. Why the lawyer, the lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, was saying, don't mention Biafra Republic government in exile here. Don't bring it here. It is not what we have come here to do. Benjamin, as we are, organized some of his criminal DOS criminals to interview him. And that interview is what you are about to listen. Now, I get all their time. You see on a record, I dey carry and come, all of on a criminality. Ndoshi. So, please, you are going to listen to the bastard. Chineke, I apologize, please. YouTube, please, I am sorry for the name calling. You are going to listen to the Ezi. Please. You are going to listen to the Ezi. Oh, yeah. Let us listen.
And the activities of so-called autopilots and
the same thing that they won, the lawyers won inside court. Don't bring that thing here. That is not. Do you think that if Simon Ekpa is a criminal, they will? Don't bring it here. The lawyer won inside court. And the AIT summoned Aloy Ejimako to still talk about that. turning this thing. And Aloye Majimako told them, this is not what I came here to do. That same thing, look, Ezi here, Benjamin Mmaduboke or Mmadubochicha talking and lamenting how Simon have destroyed their enterprise, their business center, or you are listening to him.
Ife gbasara insecurity la anyị na Southeast. Onye ọbụla na-ebe abụ nwa Chineke na-efoli ife na-emenụ kwesịrị inwe ebe mmiri si abalị obibi maka. Because ihe niile efere ife abụ ọkwa the same thing. Blackmailing. IPOB nwere ndị IPOB nọchiri ụzọ. Ọ nwere ndị Nnamdi Kanu nọchiri ụzọ. Because of ụzọ ahụ ọ nọchiri fala fa agaghị abata nwụbịa ujuzo IPOB ma ife a chọrọ ime. Because of that, they have to raise somebody from somewhere to blackmail the name of Nnamdi Kanu, to blackmail the name of IPOB and ESL, so that everybody can put Nnamdi Kanu the issue was right here and the man asking about.
Do you understand something here? They have to raise one criminal elsewhere from Finland. The same thing that they won't hit them inside court. Don't bring that name here. Don't bring Simon. This is not the issue of Simon. The same thing that Aloye Jimako was warning somebody interviewing him. The issue is beyond me. When a lawyer, elite counsel said this issue is beyond me, all of you who have wisdom understand what is going on. The issue mentioning is beyond me. All of you understand that the government agent called Benjamin Mmaduboke or Mmadubochicha, the pampas wearing, look here, calling Simon. At the time that Simon made wave, launching the Afra currency, making everything, the same media is in the court saying there is someone somewhere. Let us listen to him.
Of which many places have committed this crime. If I never already, if I had I would have been a mess. I would never be put who IPOB has a Gaba. La Biafra Begadia, IPOB Bundabai. Biafra that means almost a gafo. Mechanical Hamata over IPOB and Bedistan. They have impersonators sponsored by the politicians. Before this,
sponsored by politicians. Do you understand this? Sponsored impersonators. Igani Hiala, the people doing illegal kidnapping, we are members of Benjamin camp. For instance, they showed you people now when they buy the double lion. They said their camp in Ihiala. Is that not what they said? They are men in this thing. And they showed you video. These are the people doing it. And I have lots of evidence with me that Benjamin sponsored criminals. We are perpetrating evil in Ihiala. Because most people told me that there are two camps. Then, the Biafra Republic, the men loyal to Simon and men loyal to this Benjamin. That these people loyal to this criminal have no human feeling. That they will task you, collect your this thing, and tell you that there is nothing that you can do, that they are even in government. If you run to government, that they are the same people that they are still going to call. This criminal here, saying, sponsored by politicians. Now, ask this criminal, where did he come to this court from? He came from Anambra State or from Abuja, some politicians in Abuja, because he was sleeping in government house of Anambra. When I busted them, he have to move to Abuja. He's now living in Abuja. When I busted them on my program here, they have to move him to Abuja. This criminal. So tell me which politician. Show me which politician have Simon praised. They are the ones praising all the whole politicians, all the whole governors in the East. Starting from Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Anambra, Delta, Abia, every governors, they praised and said humanity will keep on remembering you. So which politician is sponsoring Simon. Politicians is sponsoring Simon. You are the people claiming that you are in government. You are the people that the same government said you are repentant IPOB member. For you to be a repentant IPOB member, you have agreed to be a criminal, because you cannot repent when you are not a criminal. You have agreed that you are a criminal. So this criminal that we are talking about, or criminality that we are talking about, have exonerated itself. The people who agreed that they are repentant, do they really repent? That thing that made them to answer repentant IPOB member, that means that they have agreed that they are now repenting and now joining the government. That thing that made them to answer repentant, have they really repent in that inside them? Have they really repent, or they just answer it for answering sake, and then be milking and then be buying our people? Let us listen to the Okoko. Even no last as far as I'm leaving, a particular
governor of Southeast made a statement that they will create another IPOB inside IPOB. So why can you people to the surprise? Our people will never.
Now he said, a particular governor inside inside the Ebonyi state made a statement that he will create IPOB inside IPOB. And the time the governor, that is Devil Mahi, if I'm not mistaken, the governor of Ebonyi state. Now that governor have a successor, which they are now praising. The successor of the governor is India. They are praising the governor. You heard the Chike Doziem saying that humanity, posterity will remember them. Posterity will remember them. And this one is saying a former governor is the one that put Simon Ekpa. Now, is that the former governor that created Dead Man Squad to help the governor? Is it the governor that created Dead Man Squad to help the governor? Is it the governor that created Dead Man Squad to help him? Those people who created Dead Man Squad to help the governor, then buying the main Eastern Security Network, then are the people who are in charge of insecurity. And who are they? This is Benjamin, Lekwe Benjamin. The people that have said that they are working with governors to bring peace. They have announced it on their dissent that governors are supposed to. Now he's now saying it is politicians that they are sponsoring it. The same politicians that you people have said on Radio Biafra that they are good. China Samoru said it, that they are blackmailing all the politicians. And when he said they are blackmailing, you understand whom China Samoru was referring to. Nnamdi Kanu. This is here. This is Ozu Murang is here talking rubbish. Legonanya, on you the Ozu in Bam. Let us listen to him, please. You are in Abuja. Biafra people, Biafra people are going to drag you to court. And court, if court finds you guilty, we believe in every known law. We will prosecute you through court.
The criminals let me find their leader. How would it be a leader, the criminal in Finland? Everybody responsible APC government responsible. His colleagues are involved in some political parties in Nigeria here. I don't want to be calling names. But people who knows where what is happening in our places are coming from. They know very well. If you
also again Simon Boy Devil Mahi. And inside that Ebonyi state, who are the people defending Ebonyi? It is these criminals, so the DOS criminals put their men in a bubago to defend Ebonyi against Simon. The same Simon that they said that it is the former governor of Ebonyi state is sponsoring him. Which former governor of Ebonyi state is still in play? The answer is no. Another person have taken over from him, and they are the ones answering Sasa to that one. So I don't understand what this one is saying. Criminals. Benjamin Araya Babugi.
If you can be able to be keeping your records Anytime I was little with a case, that animal and must do one or two things to demoralize the mind of the judge and those that come for Israelis. And when they're committing crimes, you see they're using ESN as IT, using Nnamdi Kanu as their leader, but they have their leader. We go too much because on your might be or someone now go from beginning can go. Ali will get it for A to Z. But if I have because they got a warning. The worst mistake you can make do you understand? Not in the name of Biafra, not in the name of anything. Don't kill an Igbo person. Okay. It's a sacrilege.
From the Okponu, this is the same idiot Burishi double lion. Aburu double lion, Bugaradi says Ishi double lion. This is the idiot Eberi Ishi double lion, Bugara. This is the idiot here, the Okponu. Benjamin Madbonyoshi. You have listened to him. And everything that he has said here is against what they are saying, what the lead council is saying. Because formerly they got Ejiofor singing these things for them. Ejiofor have been sacked. This one have been put on hold outside. He cannot go inside there with this criminal mindset. You are sleeping in government house and you are still alleging Simon, whom the same government want to buy, and you are saying politicians are sponsoring Simon. But politicians gave China Samoru convoy to move. He arrived in his village with convoy. Someone told me, and he confirmed it and later denied. The same way that they denied, that they did not say that they have handed over Eastern Security Network to the governors. You will continue to deny. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. It is those who will fear you people. I don't fear anybody. I only fear God. I don't fear human being. In this world that I am now, I know that one day I'm going to buy. My good work is speaking for humanity, so that after I buy, you will remember me. When you remember Emmanuel Oremijus, you will say the same way you remember Ikonso and say, Obrun Ikonso Dendo. That is the.
Hello, my wonderful people. As you have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.